Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marsha. I just wanted to come to you guys and talk to you a little today. If you wonder why I'm wearing a mask, that's because I tested positive for coronavirus. This is actually day 4 since I started having symptoms. I work in healthcare, so I knew it was inevitable that this would have eventually happened. It was bound to happen one day. Um, it went pretty long, I thought, without actually contracting this virus. So for the most part, I'm okay. I'm not feeling terrible. I feel more like I have the flu. I just keep moving. I have not sat still since I got the diagnosis because I am just like afraid of developing pneumonia. So I just keep moving nonstop. I cleaned my entire house yesterday, washed all the laundry. I just keep moving. Um, I don't know if the kids have it. It's likely that they do. You know, they're always with me. They're always in my face. Just in case they don't, I just wear the mask. And for Vance's safety, I also just wear the mask for him as well. He's also masking up and pretty much kind of quarantining me and the kids. He's trying to stay away from us as far as possible, but still like interacting with us somehow, like from a distance. I don't know. It's a lot going on in my life right now. I don't know if that was the cause of me actually developing symptoms. I literally developed symptoms the day my mom went into the OR. So she went in for a biopsy and she is now in the ICU. She was intubated. Luckily, we got over that hump and she is now extubated and is on a little bit of oxygen, but moving along. It's a lot happening right now in my life. I'm about to go back to school and Vance went back to work. It was nice having him home for a little bit because those of you guys who know me know I work night shift, so I almost never sleep. So it was great having him home so I can take naps before I go to work. So that was kind of nice. So there's a lot of changes that's happened in my life all at once. I think I'm just a little stressed from all of this happening all at once, and I think my immunity just like plummeted. And here I am. This could have been like an old infection that I'm just now showing symptoms of. I could be having symptoms of another virus, but when you do test positive for COVID, you stay positive for a while, even after you're out of quarantine. So, I don't know if this was like a previous infection, and I'm just sick with something else. But because, of course, when I got tested and I tested positive, I'm quarantining. So it's been hard. I had like a lot of things planned with the kids this weekend for the holidays, for the Christmas season. I had to, of course, cancel those things because we're on quarantine. So it's for the best. I'm trying to find some fun activities to do out in the house. As much as my energy feels a little low, I'm trying to like stay upbeat and and happy for them, and just to get them through the holiday season without just feeling like, oh, you did nothing with your kids. So I like to keep them busy. I like to keep them active. So I sometimes I feel like I might do too much, but I like this. I love to see them happy, so I'll keep doing it. Um, but for the most part, I am okay. In terms of the virus, I just have a lot of aches, like a body aches. My back hurts a lot, and headache. I have a lot of headache. And then every day I think I develop like a new symptom. Like I started with a cough, and then the next day was like the body aches. And then continue on to that. That third day was like continue with the headaches and the body aches. And then today, day 4, I now have some congestion. So I'm just tired and I can't wait for this to be over with. And I want to get back to feeling like me so I can take care of my kids the best way I can. I'll keep you guys updated with my progress. So keep praying for me. Hopefully all will be well. I do feel good that I don't feel like I'm gonna need to go to the emergency room. But things can change. But right now I am okay. It kind of sucks that I'm wearing this mask. So wearing this mask and being congested is not it's not compatible, but I'm trying to keep my family safe. So hopefully my mom will be out of the hospital soon. I won't be able to see her. I have to be in quarantine until the 13th. So I've been FaceTiming her. So hopefully when she gets home, I think I might give like an extra week of quarantine before I actually go see her, because the last thing I want to do is pass this virus on to my parents. I'll keep you posted with my progress. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. Alright guys, today's day 5 of illness. I have to say, I pretty much feel the same. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice is a little bit more nasally, I guess. I still always feel like I have this mucus plug that's sitting there that every time I cough, I think it moved, and then when I relax again, I feel it again, if that makes sense. It's just always there. I'm still just overall just feeling like real tired and always needing a nap. I have not been resting because I've been busy with the kids. Haley's homeschooling because of she was supposed to go back to school today, but because I'm sick, I figured we have to all quarantine. So we're quarantining, and poor Kasten, I feel bad for him because now he can't like go to his little activities, and it's really cold outside, so I don't want to go sit outside in the yard with them. The kids, they have been exposed, of course, but they have no symptoms whatsoever. There's no coughing, there's no runny nose. They're eating fine. They're running around and playing like nothing is happening. So I'm like trying to keep up with them. And I'm trying to also stay busy so that I'm not like laying down all day long, and trying to keep myself hydrated. I am feeling really tired. I have not worked out. I try to work out when I'm home on my days off, and I have not worked out since, I want to say, last Wednesday. I think that's when I started to really feel, because I worked out Wednesday. I did my upper body, and I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but did the upper body, and I got on the treadmill, and I usually try to do like 30 minutes on the treadmill, and I can only I get through 20 minutes, and I tell myself, oh yeah, I can do the next 10, and I couldn't even bring myself to do that. I just felt like really tired, but I just like assumed it was from my just being exhausted from working all these shifts that I just pulled. But it was COVID, because usually I'm like, it's early in the morning, I can get my workout done. So it does make you really tired. I feel like I have the flu. I have not had a fever, like a high temperature that can be classified as a fever. The highest temperature I've had so far that I have noticed is 99.7. And actually, I haven't even been in the 90s all of yesterday. So I've been at least 24 hours. I'm not 90s, but in the 99s. I have not even been there all day yesterday or overnight. So I'm hoping that's a sign that I'm improving. Still feel tired, so I can't wait for this part to just pass so I can get back to feeling like myself and doing the fun things with my kids that I enjoy seeing them do, and not feel like, oh, can we be done with this already? I hate feeling that way, but I try to like stay positive and stay motivated for them, because they don't know, they don't understand. So I just want to make sure they stay entertained. We're in this house for the long haul for like 2 weeks basically, so just trying to find different things to keep them entertained between Haley and school, and then Kason, she pretty much locks her door when she's at school, because he just goes in and just makes a record. So I know I'll keep you guys posted on, I'll try to do daily or maybe every other day of my symptoms, but I'm praying and hoping that it does not get worse than this. All right, bye. Hi guys, so today is day 6 of illness, and I think I might be making a turnaround. I have not had any kind of chills in about 2 days, and you still have like all the symptoms of like a cold. I still have like congestion in between congestion and runny nose, and a lot of pulling of secretions, just all that gross stuff. It's gross. And like I said, I keep moving because I'm so terrified that I'm going to develop a pneumonia. So I think today I'm gonna, I don't feel like it. I still feel tired, but I think I'm sorry. I didn't sleep so well last night. I'm gonna try to do an easy workout just to not get too lazy and drop off track of my consistency of trying to keep up my working out. Because you know how sometimes you work out and you take a little break and it's so hard for you to get started again. It happens to me all the time. If I take a week or two break when I'm supposed to get back into it, it's just it's just I feel why do I have to work out? But you want to stay healthy, you want to stay fit. I still have some sneezing. Ooh, there's one now. I still have the sneezing. Got my hand sanitizer right here by my bed. This hand sanitizer right here I got from Walmart on, just when the year started. And this has 78% alcohol in it. Let me see if you guys can see that. See? It's 78%. I mean, if I flip it around, maybe you'll be able to read it better. I don't know. But it's 78% alcohol, so that should be really good. Killing this coronavirus. So, I did lose my sense of taste 2 days ago. So I went on Sunday, and that was Thursday. I tested positive on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So day 3 of illness. I don't know if I told you guys this already, but I was making stew peas for dinner, and I really couldn't taste it. But I can taste sweet, so I can taste ice cream or anything I did sweet, I could taste that, but I couldn't taste salty. The aunt's had me taste some chips that he thought was extremely salty, and when I tasted them, I thought, I don't know, I think they taste just right. He was telling me he's gonna get rid of them. He don't want the kids to eat them. And I was like, for me, I think they taste okay. But like I said, I think I lost my sense of taste with the salty taste, I should say. Otherwise, I'm due to return to work in the next 5 days, so hopefully, I feel like by then I should be ready to go back to work. Talking to other friends that has contracted the virus, they said they went back to work after 10 days. They still say they feel tired, and they still are congested. So they work in the adult world, so I'm not sure if my job will allow me to come back still having some symptoms. I can't see this throat clearing and mucus pulling being gone by the next 5 days. Who knows? It just feels like so much. But I'll try to come in daily or so and give you guys updates with how my progress is going. Pants is still good. The kids also are still fine, thank God. If they have the virus, I don't know. I'm not gonna go get them tested if I don't need to. Let's talk about the tests. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had the tests, but that was worse than childbirth. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's not worse than childbirth, but it was really uncomfortable. And they went so far back. I feel like I could feel it right here. And it burned for a little while. And even after they pulled the Q-tip out, it burned for a couple hours. My nose burned for a couple hours. But my mom gets these things. She works in a nursing home, and she gets tested once a month or every 2 weeks or something. I'm like, that is torture. I would never want to do that again, ever. So I am not going to take my kids to get tested. My Haley is homeschooling, and I'm just going to keep her homeschool. Per her school protocol, she can return to school next Monday, which is 10 days. 10 days out of quarantine. But I'm just going to keep her home for the rest of 2020 just to be on the safe side so she doesn't go infecting other people's kids. Granted, everyone's wear their masks and they're social distancing, and they've been pretty good with it. And the kids have been great because I see them in the homeschooling, and they're pretty compliant with it. But I'm just like, I'm nervous, and I don't want her to make other kids sick and other families sick. So I would never want that to happen to anyone. So I'm going to keep her home for the rest of 2020, and she can return to school in January. So that way I know we should by then be in the clear. I'll keep you guys posted. So guys, today is day 7. Today makes exactly 1 week since I started my first symptom. Yesterday I thought I was doing good on day 6, and by the afternoon I felt lightheaded and dizzy, and already felt like I was over the day. And then I tried making, my daughter wanted to make cookies, and I was like, okay, I did some cookies with her, and by the end of that I was exhausted. I was so tired. I just wanted to go straight to bed. And that was at like 5 o'clock in the evening. So I'm having like periods of ups and downs. When I get up in the morning, I don't feel too bad, except for like the mucus that I have to, like, the little clog that I have in my throat. It's still there. I just can't, I can't seem to move that. I even like put my diffuser out to maybe see if I moisturize the air, if that will help loosen things up, and it's still there. I can't get it out. So I still have some coughing and some sneezing and the mucus plug that I can't move. But all in all, it's still better than day 1. So we're keeping it going. I will go back to work in a couple of days, so hopefully I am at my 100 or at my at least 90% there by the time I go back, because I think there's not going back. It's only, you only get 10 days. So my concern though is childcare for my kids. It's like, are they good to go around other people? I don't know. Per some of the information that I read, and some of the information provided at my place of employment, technically the people who live in the household that are exposed to you are supposed to start their quarantine after your quarantine is over. So I will have, my quarantine is over on Sunday, so technically their quarantine should then start that day, because the rationale is they could have been exposed to you between any time in that 10-day period. Like, they could have then, like, only contracted the virus, not day 1, day 2, day 3. They could have, you know, picked the virus up from you anytime in that 10 days. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I will let you guys know how it turns out. I'll keep you guys posted. Hi, guys. Sorry. Today is day 9 of illness. So I have 1 more day off, and then I go back to work. I'm not sure if I'm safe enough to be at work, but needless to say, I'm supposed to go back. I did get the kids tested yesterday, and they were negative, so I was happy about that. But which is shocking, because they have been with me the entire time. They have been with me every day, all day long. We have slept in the same bed. We literally, I was just thinking they're gonna have it, and there's nothing I can do about it, because their mommy has it, and they're always with their mom. So I was, you know, surprised to see that they didn't have it, which I'm really happy. So that alleviates some of my concerns about going back to work, hopefully. Technically, per CDC, they should still be on quarantine after my quarantine starts, because we're saying basically they could still be exposed within the next 2 days that they're going to be with me either way. But they have no symptoms, so I'm happy. Um, on day 8 for me yesterday, that was yesterday, it was, the coughing was bad, and I had so much phlegm that I was just coughing out nonstop. And even with all that coughing and bringing up phlegm, I still have that sensation of there's something sitting right here. I don't know at this point if like if my throat probably is just a little swollen from all the coughing, but it's just sitting there. No matter how much I cough and cough and cough to get it up, it just not. Something comes up, I spit that out, and then I feel it again. So I don't know, maybe it's just swelling or inflammation or something. I don't know. What else to say? Still there. I have to give my job daily updates of how I feel. Yesterday, on the hotline, they were basically telling me I can't go back to work. So I still have another day to recover. So hopefully by tomorrow, this phlegm is done, and it's a day. Who knows? A lot can happen in a day, right? Well, hopefully it will be good. And Haley, I'm still keeping her home. She only has, what is it, 1.5 more weeks of school, and then you're on winter break anyway, Christmas break. So it's a little bit easier to just not have them to drop her off, because her school is really far. It's like a 30-minute ride with no traffic. The things you do for your kids, it's a really good school. So you go there, and I would have to pack up both the kids, put them in the car, take them to school, come back home, and then pick her up again. The pandemic has made the traveling to the school a lot easier, because there's there's some traffic. It's starting to build up slowly, but it's definitely a quicker trip. It used to take me 45 minutes to get there before the pandemic, and then 45 minutes to get home. So that means that I'll be in the car in the morning for an hour and a half. I feel like I'm driving to New York. But so wish me luck, guys. Tomorrow will be day 10. I'll definitely come on and record a little update for day 10 at the end. I think I might do that one at the end of the day, just to kind of give you guys a general idea of how I feel on day 10, which is when you're technically okay to be out of quarantine. All right, guys. Stay tuned.
Take a sleep in.
All right, guys. So this is gonna be my final vlog for this. I made it. I survived. Thank God. You hear of the coronavirus and you think, oh my God, it's a death sentence. I survived it. Today's day 10. I'm still not at my best. I woke up this morning with a raging headache and a lot of phlegm. It was so gross. I don't really get to be sick at home, because I still have like all my motherly responsibilities, but I survived it, it was hard. It was rough, especially with the kids. I didn't get to lay around and rest, and you know how much resting does help with healing and recovery. So I didn't get to do that, but I made it, guys. It was hard, and it's still lingering. I still have the phlegm production. I still get the headaches, and I still have like this little block in my throat. I don't know if at this point if my throat is just a little swollen from all the coughing, but it's still there. I started taking Mucinex to see if that would help, but it didn't really do much. I'm gonna take another dose this morning to see if it helps, but it's definitely, you can survive it, but wear your mask, guys. Just wear your mask, wash your hands, travel with your hand sanitizer. Let's just let us all just like kind of work together, combat this virus, so we can get back to our normal lives. My kids are still on quarantine, so we still can't go anywhere. They have to be on quarantine starting today. So their quarantine starts today. They did have a negative test on Thursday, but even with the negative test, they still have to be on quarantine because it has to be the last day that they were exposed to the virus, which would be yesterday, would have been the day that I would be contagious, I guess. I am still not allowed to come back to work because it's still, all the symptoms I'm still having. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm like still a little hoarse from, I don't know if it's the coughing, that mucus plug that I have. It's getting so frustrated. I kind of wish someone could just take a deep sucker and just go down my throat and suck up whatever little clog is sitting right here. It's really getting annoying to me. We'll see. You guys just stay safe. Again, wear your mask. Wash your hands for 20 seconds and quarantine if you've been exposed for 14 days. We need to get rid of this virus, guys. We need to get back to our lives. I'm over this. Let's stay safe. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. Leave any questions. If you have any questions for me, I'm definitely willing to answer. So comment if you have anything curious that you want to find out about this virus. Stay safe, guys. Love y'all.